What is up with y'all today? We back. It's been a minute. I ain't dropped one in like a month, I don't think. But back in the lab. So what we got for today is force. Okay, forces. You already know. So we're gonna check these out and everything. Walk through today. So I'm gonna give y'all a little custom walkthrough. Walk y'all through everything, the process, all of what I do, voiceover and everything. So let's get to it. But before we do, you already know what I need, man. Let me get a like, let me get a follow, and let me get a subscribe, man. Appreciate all that. And let's get to it, man. Too much talking. Let's get the drawing. All right, so first let me fix this little style thing that always breaks on me, you feel me? So, but of course, the first thing we're gonna do is unlace your sneakers, you feel me? Make sure both pairs are unlaced, take out both laces and set them either in the box like I do or inside the shoe, wherever you want to put them, just as long as they're safe, you feel me? Once that's done, of course, you'll want to fill your shoe. I have shoe horns. You can order them off Amazon. However, a tissue paper, any type of rag, anything of that will work. Once you've done that, you want to take out your acetone and your cotton balls, Q-tips, whatever you use, and we're going to rub off the factory finish from Nike. They usually have a little glossy finish. We're going to rub that off. That way we can apply our own paint, you feel me? You want to make sure that you're rubbing extra hard, so give it like 2-3 coats of rub or acetone. That way it definitely gets all the factory finish off. Once it's done, you'll know it's done because it'll sound like this. After the factory finish is off, of course, you got to pick your tape. I'm just showing you right here. I use a bunch of different tapes. I mostly use 3M brand. That's kind of the best brand that sticks to the leather. So you can use whatever you want. It's just my preference. You're also going to want to stuff your tongue of your shoe with like a paper towel or like a rag, something to cover it. That way you'll protect from overspray or any like paint leaking through and getting on the tongue. Some people do color the tongue. I just keep it white for sometimes. Once that process is done, your shoe should look something like this, and it's time for you to put that tape on. So we're going to apply it to that bottom crease where the midsole meets the little lower part, right there at the crease. And you'll want to put your thumb or nail, whichever one, you just want to pinch it in that crease. That way you'll have a perfect line to follow when you come through with that X-Acto knife. So I usually use two different layers of tape, one to go around that crease and the other one to layer that bottom part. That's just something I do. Like I said, it's preference. It looks just visually good, and I don't have to worry about the tape getting too thick. So once that bottom sole is done, you'll see here I am taping up that crease on the ankle part. And of course, you will have to put your thumb in there as well. That way you can follow through with the X-Acto, and you can come back through with a fine cut. Once your shirt is taped, she'll look something like this. You feel me? Looks a little ugly right now, but we're about to finish that up. Take your X-Acto knife. If you don't have one, you have to go purchase it. They have some in Michael's, Walmart, Amazon, whichever you choose. We're just gonna cut on that crease, and you'll see this result. And now that we are taped and prepped, you already know, man, it's time for paints. So you gather your paint, whatever your palette is of the day. So my customer today wanted a bunch of purples, a bunch of lavender. So I figured I would mix it with some silver, give it a little sparkle. And right here, of course, you're applying that first coat. I went light coat, dark coat, mid coat. I just really went randomly. I don't really have a structure when I'm doing things. I honestly change things up as I go as well, but as you watch here, just make sure those coats are even. Right here, I am masking off what I just painted. So I'll be masking off that area because when I come through with another layer, that layer will be covered up and it won't get any paint or overspray on that. So once that is done, of course, you see here, I'll start applying my other color. And of course, I'll just repeat and process with masking that and then coming around with the other color. And you know what I'm saying, same thing until it's done. So And once you're finishing up on your about final coats, of course, here you'll see me finishing up. The next step, of course, is taking the tape back, revealing everything. Well, after you dry it, of course. I use just a regular hair dryer, man. I know I got a lot of hair and nail products, but hey, it's the cheapest route, so. And as you see here, of course, we are just taking the tape off, revealing those layers. That's the masking process. Take a little bit of practice, but once you learn masking, man, it just works wonders. Once you remove your mask, you will apply your own finisher. So this one I have right here is matte. So to give it that kind of like semi-glossy look because of the sparkles in the shoes. So as you see here, you can just spray this all over, but make sure it is even coats. Don't just get too wild with it. You want to make sure you're doing even coats all around. Alright, y'all, appreciate that for watching, man. Made it to the end of the video. Appreciate y'all for rocking with the kid for me. If y'all haven't already, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and ask it. Give me a like, a sub, and comment, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Any questions you got regarding everything. But after you add your finish and take off the tape and film, this should be your end result. Or something similar to it, man. Something real cut, real clean. You know what I'm saying? This would definitely help you, you know what I'm saying, get sharper colors, sharper lines, you know what I'm saying, more impact, compact color. Like, you know what I'm saying, make it look like a real shoe, something you bought from Nike or something like that. But other than that, man, y'all continue watching, man. We're gonna keep dropping. Y'all comment whatever questions y'all got, bro. Anything else y'all wanna see, anything like that, man. But yeah, man, we gone, man. Appreciate y'all for watching.